Hey, what's going on, guys? Kieran from Fingers Crossed. And obviously we got Danger Tri-Brigade today. It's a little bit different. It's not the ZOODIAC or the MELFFY that everyone else is doing. It's a little bit different, just something a little bit. It can go first, can go second. Obviously with the Danger cards they break boards a little bit. And obviously they're Beast Warrior, Wing Beast and stuff like that. So yeah, just want to say again, thank you for the 100 subscribers. Obviously we got it. I did say thank you in my last video, but just want to say thank you again. We've steadily been growing since then, like 1-2 subscribers a day or every other day or something like that. And hopefully we just keep going in this route and we'll start climbing like pretty decently. Tri-Brigade is something that I really liked the look of the most out of the Phantom Rage. Obviously I did do Mutant deck profile first last week. That was easier to figure out. Obviously I just wanted to play around with the Tri-Brigades a little bit more, just to try and figure out what I like the most with, or what ratios of things, and figure out the cards a little bit more. And yeah, so, and also just a friendly reminder to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave your comments down below. We're obviously interacting more. If you can see, like, I try to respond to most people when they put stuff or if they have questions or anything like that. I have noticed that a lot of people are saying stuff about dinosaurs, so I will do another dinosaur deck profile as soon as possible, and another combo video, as you guys have been requesting, kind of requesting it, not outwards requesting it, but saying that you like it. So I'll try to do that as soon as possible. And then also, obviously, starting from tomorrow, we have Gren Marju week to celebrate the 100 subscribers. So Gren Marju is my favorite deck profile, my favorite deck. So we've got things like Stun, we've got Old School, we've got Castle, we've got loads of different ones. So that'll be from Monday to Sunday. Sunday, the last one, will be the one that I play. So if you're interested in that, look forward to that for the next week. Every single day I'm going to be uploading a deck profile, just Gren Marju variants. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go on my Instagram and you'll see like the layout of which day is going to be which deck profile. So yeah, and without further ado, guys, let's jump straight into this Danger Tri-Brigade deck profile. Okay guys, so here it is. Here's the Tri-Brigade deck profile, Danger Tri-Brigade to be exact. Obviously it's not going to be as good as perhaps the ZOODIAC build or the MELFFY build, but it's just a little bit different, another option if you guys want to take it. If you like the Dangers like I do, I really like the Dangers. I like the way that they are, irrelevant whether they're good or not. I just like them more. I just like the style of them, I guess. But yeah, let's jump straight into the deck profile. So first, obviously, we're starting off with 3 Fractile, basically the starter of the deck. What this card does is you can send it to the graveyard, and then you can send from deck to grave another Tri-Brigade monster, level 3 or lower, and then all the Tri-Brigade monsters have the same effect, that you can banish any number of Beast, Wing Beast or Beast Warrior monsters from your graveyard, and you can link summon a monster, Wing Beast or Beast Warrior. So 3 Fractile. So I actually do play 3 Cuirass. So I've seen a lot of people only play 1, and I just don't understand, to be honest, because this is another special summon. So you can discard from your hand to special summon. So it does work really well with the Dangers. So if you're going second, you can discard and then get a pop with the Bigfoot or the Thunderbird or the Jackalope or whatever you like. So I think it's really good. I think it's really mandatory to play at 3. Even if I played ZOODIAC, I think I would play at least 2 or 3. I will be making ZOODIAC, by the way, guys. Just I've spent a lot of money already, so just need to wait. But yeah, I do think that 3 is a necessity, because you do want to draw it, because again, it's another special summon. It helps you get your Beast, Wing Beast or Beast Warrior monsters into the graveyard. So I think this is a good, I think it should be a 3 of. I'm not sure why people play only as 1. But I do only play the 2 Nerval. Again, this, once it's sent to the graveyard, then you can add a Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to your hand. That's the only effect. So realistically, you're going to send Fractile to the graveyard. From his effect, send Nerval. then Nerval's going to search for your Keras, and your Keras is going to get special summoned, and then you can make the Link 2, then the Link 3, and climb. So there's those. Then, obviously, onto the Danger package. I play. Let's do it like this actually. So I play the 3 Bigfoot, play 1 Thunderbird, and 1 Jackalope. So the reason I do it like this is because the 1 Jackalope I would play more, but it's only a one-off, so you can't, if they put it to unlimited or change it a little bit then, or put it to 2 like it is in the OCG I believe, I will add another one. The 1 Thunderbird, because there's not too much back row decks. Maybe now with Virtual World, maybe up this to 2-3 to try and get rid of some of their back row, because obviously that deck is becoming pretty good. People are noticing, and Danger Bigfoot is because I think is the best one, popping a face up so you can target any monsters that are face up already. They either bait negates, or you're going to summon it, get a monster on board, big monsters as well, and you get to draw a card. So these are what I'm using to draw cards ultimately. So that's what we paid for the Danger package. Unfortunately, there's not other Beast, Wing Beast, or Beast Warrior. There is Dogman, but Dogman is just not. It's just not great. It's just the effective is discarded, everything loses 1,000 attack, and that's just it's not great in my opinion. So I do have 3, but only playing 2 Alpha the Master of Beasts because, again, this deck is good to go in second and first in my opinion, and this is just a good go in second option. You just summon it, and then then you can bounce it back to the hand, this and another card your opponent controls, and then you can re-summon this because the effect is once per turn, but the summon is not. So if you had 2 in hand, you could summon both, bounce 2 cards back, and then you could re-summon them both if their attack is still more, obviously, for your opponent. So 2 alphas. Then of course, you've got to play this. There is obviously the builds. I play the 1 Statue of Stormwinds. I obviously got the gold right now. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, I do play this version just because, to be honest, it's simpler, it's easier, and I've got the fear for the Nibiru, so I prefer to play like this. But obviously you can play the Thunderbird and the Mr. Valley combo. You can play those. These 2 cards are right here. You can play these. These are in my sides just in case I feel like I want to give it a go. They would be in my side. You can play those, but this is obviously the easiest one to get to. Then of course onto the hand traps. Combo is a thing. So we play 2 Nibiru, 2 Ash Blossom, and the Gamma package. So obviously this is what I choose to play. Nibiru and Ash are obviously, Ash is good against the Virtual World at the moment, and it does do something to ZOODIAC, and then not much, but it's okay. Nibiru is obviously very good against combo decks, and Sci-Fi Gear Gamma, because you don't have a normal summon, it kind of like baits your opponent. So what you can do is, when you send Fractile to the grave and then you activate its effect to send, if they Ash it, you can Gamma that, and then with these 2, you can either make Union Carrier if you want to go for the Mist Valley play, or you can go into the Psyframe Omega, or you can make Boral Savage Dragon, as I'll show you in just a moment, guys. So that's what we got for the hand traps. No Impam in these. I don't think it's going to be very good against these decks at the moment. I might be wrong, we'll see. But yeah. Then of course, because I'm playing pure, you do want to have a little bit of more firepower. So it is a must, guys. Play Red Eyes package. So the Dragoon package. They are commons because I don't want to draw them. I want them to stay in the deck. So that's why I'm playing commons. I do have upgrades, but you just draw them and I just don't want that. So yeah, I think the Dragoon package is a good one for this build. I wouldn't play it in the ZOODIAC build because the extra deck would be super tight, and I wouldn't play it in that. I don't necessarily like Dragoon, but in this, I think it is a good option to have. Then going on to the spells. So I only play the 1 Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. It's okay. like you can target one beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster you control. Special summon one beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your deck in defense position with a different type with attack less than or equal to that monster. But its effects are negated until the end of this turn. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. So it kind of conflicts with Revolt unless you use Revolt first. But yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, it's not great. I'm still playing around, so maybe I'll figure out why this card would be better. But at the moment, I just don't think it's that great. So I only play it as the one. Obviously, we want our plays to go off, so we play the one called by the grave. Regeki, because either you're going to break boards or it baits a negate, which is pretty good against Virtual World that I played online yesterday. They didn't have any negates on board, so I Regeki'd them, got rid of their VFD, their Shen. Other people might play different and put a negate, but against that player yesterday, yeah, it just broke their board. Then obviously we've got Harpy's Feather Duster. Because yeah, back row I think is going to be a bit more of a thing at the moment, especially with Virtual World. Mutant used a lot of back row. There's a lot of back row in Tri-Brigade, so maybe the meta is going to shift and back row decks are going to be more of a thing. Then of course 3-5 formation Tenki, so you want to add one level 4 low Beast Warrior from your deck to your hand, so that this searches your fractile to start your plays. So essentially you're playing 6 fractals in your deck. Then of course, like I just pointed out, Revolt is a crazy card. It is so good. So you can special summon any number of beast warrior and or winged beast monsters that are banished or in your graveyard but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Tri-Brigade link monster using only those monsters. So if you set up like the Wind Batusteria, so they can only special summon whatever their normal summon is, you can flip this, bring out your Shrug, and then you'll be able to banish their only normal summon. Now that's their turn done. Like, it's super good. Trying to get this on the board. You could play Trap Trek with it as well, but I don't particularly like Trap Trek. You can only activate one trap, so yeah, it's not. I'd rather just play different cards, to be honest. But yeah, that is really good, especially in combination with the Wind Batusteria statue and the Link 4. Then of course, if you don't get the Revolt, Solemn Strike, such a good card. Then just gets rid of their it's good for if you've gone second and you just want to try and like get rid of a problematic monster, because obviously it can't be responded to by other monsters. Yeah, so I think this card is super good. And obviously if you don't get Revolt and they do manage to get past your statue, then they start trying to go off in their main phase 2, obviously it just helps there. Could play Judgment, but I don't like paying half my life points for destruction. I just don't think that's good. Then of course 2 Dogmatic Punishment. So good, such a clean card. The only problem is that it targets, so you can't get Dragoon. You can't target Dragoon with this. But still, it's removal, so pretty good. And that's it for the main deck. Onto the extra deck. So we play 2 the Ferrogy. So Ferrogy is really good. Obviously I do have the Starlight Rare as well. I'm gonna get a new light, so the lighting's a bit better because you can't really see it. But yeah, that one is, obviously you can see that's gold. That one's not. There is the Starlight Rare. Sorry, flexing a little bit. Sorry about that. But this is the Link 2. So, and what this one's effect is you can special summon one level 4 or lower beast, winged beast or beast warrior monster from your hand. Also, you cannot use. It does. Also, you cannot use monsters as link material for the rest of the turn except beast. But all of the monsters in my deck, other than the hand traps, are beast, beast warrior, winged beast. So it doesn't particularly matter. But if this card is sent to the graveyard, then you can draw 1 card, which is pretty good. So if you use it to, if you link climb with this, then you get another draw, potentially getting into a hand trap or revolt or searching for stuff like that. I wish one of these did have a search for the trap. That would be really good. I would like that. That would be pretty cool. So there's those 2. Then I do play the 1 Silver Sheller. People said this one's not good, but if you link climb from Frigid to this, then in the main phase you can special summon a monster, and if you've already got Shirag on the field, if you special summon with Silver Sheller, then you're gonna get a free banish. So yeah, I think it is pretty good. And then obviously you get that monster back, so potentially you can get the Fractile back and then start your plays in the next turn all over again, because it returns to your hand after. So and then obviously if this leaves the field, you reduce your opponent's monsters by 300 attack for each monster you control, so it's pretty good, to be honest. I think it's good. I wouldn't play more than one's enough. You only want to see it once, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'll try and speed up a little bit more so we try not to make this video too long. So this is obviously the boss monster, 3000 beat stick, which is pretty good. But obviously if this one is special summoned, then you can banish a card on the field, so that's pretty good. If Dragoon's on there, summon this, banish it. Obviously Dragoon will, unless you've baited the negate already, but it just gets over it. 3000 attack, it's pretty good to get over. And then obviously if this is sent to the graveyard, you can add a beast warrior or winged beast monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is equal to the number of banished beast warriors from your deck to your hand. So yeah, again, pretty good. Potentially you can search for your Fractile again, or Kuras, or whatever you need to. Speed up a little bit, guys. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible as I can. So then I do play a lot of link monsters. So obviously I do play the Nightmare Unicorn, the IP Masquerainer, one Union Carrier just in case I do want to play the Mist Valley combo. Obviously I do have the Simorgh. Let me move these up there. One Mech Knight, because obviously you go into that with Masquerainer and it's just such an annoying card to get rid of. It's annoying, and it's good for OTK power. Then of course one Verte, Predaplant, Anaconda, and then the last link is Appaloosa. So obviously I got the gold art. I think the artwork's pretty cool. I don't necessarily like the gold, but I think the artwork's pretty cool. But obviously all these are pretty self-explanatory. This is going to set up your Smorgh link. This is for OTKs. This is for your Dragoon. Obviously potentially that's a bounce. IP is good to get out your Mech Knight and have it extra possession. And then Appaloosa if you feel like you want to go the negate route rather than the statue. Then obviously the last 3 cards in the extra deck, got Dragoon, Intis from Punishment, and if someone Maximuses me, so that one's pretty good. And then obviously Borrelodge, Savage Dragon. This is mostly for, so the only way to get into it is with Gamma. So if you don't play Gamma, don't play this. It doesn't make sense. This is for Gamma, and if you've played, you can go into it and then attach the Frigid for 2 negates if you've already done those plays. So yeah, 100% put it in there just in case, because again you don't have a normal summon, so people are going to ash, unless they think you're playing zoos as well. People are going to ash a Fractile because they're not going to want you to send the search. There's no way. Or even if you do send, they're going to ash the search. They're not going to allow that. So it's like a free Savage Dragon in my opinion. Yeah, so that's it for the deck, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Obviously it's a little bit different. It's not Zoodiac. I will be doing the Zoodiac deck. I will be building that because like this deck doesn't have a normal summon, so it's just like, so zoos go really well with it. That's why, because it's just they're a 1 card combo from their normal summon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. We just hit 100 subscribers recently, and we've started to steadily grow, which I'm super happy with. I'm thrilled with that. It's amazing. I really appreciate it. You guys are starting to comment on my videos a little bit more, and I like that. I like the interaction. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. And obviously stay tuned again for this week, because I've got a deck profile every single week this week for Grand Maju. Thanks, guys, and have a good week.